I'm not setting any goals for the year, but I still plan on accomplishing everything I want to in 2024. And this is how. I used to set 3 to 5 goals for work and personal every single year. That was a method that worked for me, and I did it for a really long time. But then I realized that 365 days is a really freaking long time. Dreams can change, my goals can change, who knows? And what if you accomplish stuff within the first month or within the first 6 months? Then what? Instead, what I'm going to be doing, and what you should think about doing as well, is think about the year in 12 weeks or in quarters. It is so much more manageable because you're dealing with smaller chunks of time. And instead of setting goals for the year, I am going to be setting a word for the year. And I'll tell you what that word is in another video. It really sets the stage for the entire year. It helps me to do things with intention. And having a word of the year helps me to put everything into motion. There's a purpose behind everything that I do. Plus, it keeps me motivated. And that's never a bad thing. There's also a difference between output goals and input goals. So saying, oh, I want to lose 10 pounds, that's an output goal, and that's just not good enough. You got to be thinking about what are the things that I need to do in order to lose those 10 pounds. So you make those tasks your goal. I could easily say my goal is to get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube, but that's not really measurable. So the better goals are things like making 1 to 2 videos a week, doing live streams, upping my thumbnail game, doing more research on trends, etc. Again, because I'm working in 12-week chunks, it's a lot easier to adapt. And this way, I'm not waiting until the end of the year when I haven't accomplished my goals to reflect and then start to make changes to try to accomplish them in the last few months of the year. This just gives me so much more flexibility considering the speed of life and the way that things move so quickly these days. And it gives me the opportunity to adapt quickly. Take into account that this isn't just work or career goals. This can also be personal and fun. I want to finish some books that I've started, so I'm going to set aside a few minutes every day to read a little bit of my books. I also want to get back to eating healthier snacks because I've kind of gotten into a bad habit in the last few months. So in the first quarter, I'm going to be setting a new habit of making sure that I am packing my snacks before I leave the house. Accomplishing goals is mostly about setting new habits. And I made this other video talking about the 8 simple habits that I do every day, which I think you could also start, that could potentially change your life. So if you want to check out that video, I put a link to it in the description below, or you can click on it somewhere here. Remember, every new year is just a change of day on a calendar. And like a new day, it is a new opportunity. It's a fresh canvas to paint on. So focus on what you can control, the progress, not the perfection. It's not about reaching a destination. It's about making a story, your story, one to remember, to be proud of. Here's to making 2024 a time for growth, happiness, and success. You have the power. Happy New Year.